Hi guys, happy to see you in our next tutorial presented to you by Robotics Technology Private Limited. Last tutorial we saw about the rating of the battery and how to calculate the long lasting batteries and what is the battery to be used and all. Now we'll see the rating of a particular motor like this. In Indian markets you'll get like 12 volt 500 rpm motors, 100 rpm motors, 300 rpm motors of various models. Each has a specific rating and all, so but the windings and all those are same. Now we'll see how to calculate its ampere rating and the exact rating of this motor. Before we could go ahead, I'd like to say about the calculation of the voltage. For example, we have a multimeter and I'm going to switch it on and keep it in the 20 volt. This is a normal thing which we do, which people know it, even then I'm saying this. So it shows about some 11.78 voltage. Fine. So we got a voltage of 11.78. Now I'm going to test this motor by running it directly by wiring it. So keeping it here. So yeah, it works. So next step I'm going to do is I'm going to use this multimeter to connect it with the battery. Likewise, I have a setting over here, and this red probe I'm going to take it out from here and put it into 10 ADC. Okay, amps, which is amps DC. Okay, so now this has to be connected in series, like I'll say now. So I'm going to plug this into the battery, and then I'm going to use this to connect it here, and then another part of the multimeter should go into the, and one more thing, this has to go to the 10 amps probably. So next I'm going to touch this, and as a result this motor spins, and the value it shows is 0.04 amps. I suppose you can see it very well. The minus sign symbol indicates that amps flows in the reverse direction, not from positive to negative, it goes from negative to positive, because I have kept it in that way. So amps we saw is running amps, which is 0.04 amps. So the exact voltage is going to be 12 in power is going to be 12 into 0.04, which is it's going to be 0.48 watts, which is half watt motor while it running. And one more thing to be known is what is the maximum power this motor could deliver to us. This is done using the same concept which we did before. I am going to connect it to a negative terminal of the battery, and the next I am going to do the same step. I am going to connect it to the positive, and it runs and it shows 0.04 amps. Now I am going to stop it, use it my finger. So it shows about 0.5857. Again, if I stop it, it shows about 0.56, 55, 54. It reduces. Fine. So we'll keep it as 0.56 is the maximum amps it could sustain. Now stall current, we say it, of this motor is 0.56 amps. As a result, the maximum power it could give us is 12 into 0.56, which equals to 6.72 watts. The maximum power this could give to us is 6.72 watts. This is how a battery ratings is calculated. And again, going back to the previous tutorial, this consumes about, while running, this consumes about 0.04 amps, right? Our battery is 1.3 ampere hour, so 0.04. so if I'm going to run this continuously while the battery is full, it's going to give me about 1.3 divided by 0.04 is somewhere about 32.5 hours. This is a theoretical value. Practical value is 70% of the actual value, which is said by many experts. It's 22.75 hours.